All right, so rolling right into the next show. Hello, welcome to Con Life. This time I'm collecting the Instagram stories from Genghis Con, which was held at the Pivot Center for Art, Dance, and Expression in Cleveland, Ohio. So this is a show I didn't think I was going to get to because I haven't had much luck getting into smaller press indie zine book type of shows like this. I was pleasantly surprised that they accepted my application and that they were very interested in hosting the community art jam. I was very, happy to do it. And it was a longer drive and it was a one-day show. We turned it into like a mini family trip and we did some fun stuff before and then we had the show, did some fun stuff after, and then we drove home. The show itself was fantastic. It looks very unassuming, at least from my point of view. It looked very unassuming. It felt very small, but it was actually, constant, steady flow of people throughout the day, even though it didn't look like there was lots of people there. And also, the space that it was in was beautiful. There were so many really cool looking displays and exhibitions up, and they had so many different rooms that had all these really cool crafts. And it was just a really cool place to walk around and be in. I think I sold out of all of my Wonder Care Volume 1 trades, which was really cool. And I honestly don't remember selling out of stuff in a long time. And the people were just genuinely interested in the art and, talking to me. And it was a good vibe. Like, I totally had no expectations. I was just like, oh, I'm so glad I got to be a part of this. And I got to contribute to this show in some way with the art jam, which also went over pretty well. And they even hung it up, because it's like an art space, right? So once the art jam was done, it was really cool. The showrunners that had a bunch of volunteers help them, and they hung it up in part of the art space, which I thought was nice. Having the family vacation aspect to it was kind of nice as well. It was a really good time, and I was just kind of wiped out after that. And the funny thing is, not funny, but I had a show the following week, my last show, which was Pocket Con. So at this point, 3 shows deep, I was drained mentally, creatively. It was cool though to sort of meet all these different people who are residents of the Cleveland area and, Ohio proper. I would love to do Genghis Con again, given the opportunity. So take a look at the con life for Genghis Con 2024. Here we are at the Pivot Art, Dance, and Expression Center for Genghis Con. Walk right in, hang a left, and here I am. There's more show over here. And here's the map. And then here's the workshops. That's where I'll be for my art jam. Let's check out the space. Wow. This is amazing. Look at this place.
It used to be over where Terra is now. It would be
This is cool.
The Mario commissary used to be where that nice suit store is. So that was very strange.
Oh, I think this is where the board games are.
Except the coffee books. They're still
And then here's the workshop room. So that's cool. This is where I'll be. So this place is really cool. What's in here? There's giant costumes and stuff. It's like a hangout area. Create your goblin. Look at this face. This is cool. I think this is kind of cool, so to have this trade zone.
A nice clock.
There you go.
This is nice.
I know, that's what I said.
Oh, you got it.
If I had like 2 more volunteers right now, I would say go do that. We got the sticky.
Oh, I think they found a place for the art jam. So they found a place and they hung it right out here. So fun. Thanks, Genghis Con. So there's a whole separate exhibitor section here too. So the show's actually deceptively small, but it's actually really big. Just met Justin at the art jam, and he informed me that these pieces are his. Check these out, these are really cool. And he's got more on this side of the hallway as well. Really cool stuff. I don't know if it's too late, but I want to put some of these on here in case anybody wants them for the trade zone. All right, thanks, Genghis Khan. Do I have any pickups? Oh, yes. Wasn't that a beautiful space? Like, just walking around there and seeing, like, the big parade, what would you call them? Like, parade mascots, parade suits that people would dress in, like in stilts and stuff, and then the giant like butterfly, and it was just like really cool. It was very artsy for sure, and I like that about the show. So I did get some things. The first 2 books I got were written and drawn by Kate Atherton. I hope I said that right. But these are called The Empire Between the Scenes and The Extended Return of the Jedi. And the way she pitched it to me was, it's like moments in between the scenes, and it's all these different conversations and comics that happen when the camera would cut to the next scene in the movie. And the thing that sold me was she said it was a pandemic project. She like did these during the pandemic. I love a good pandemic project because I feel like artists were collectively, like, from my point of view, their most creative, because they were just making things and creating things to not only stay relevant, but like to stay sane. So when she said like, oh, I made these during the pandemic, I thought they were kind of funny. I was like, oh, sold. I will definitely pick these up. So that's the first set of books I got. So then the next book I picked up was from a table for Cowhouse Press. And there's a person talking to me about Cowhouse Press. They're a small publisher based out of Philadelphia, I believe. This is a postcard from one of their books, Treasure Hunting by Gabby Mendez. And I thought it was a cool image. And the girl that I was talking to, her name was Jenna. And I asked her if she put anything out that, you know, I would be interested in reading in. And she pointed to the zine that she created called Good is Dead. It's a comic she wrote based on a conversation she had with a high school teacher who like disappeared like the next day. Like they don't know where he went. like what happened to him. And that fascinated me. I was like, ooh, that sounds really intriguing. So I picked this up as well. So these were my three pickups from Genghis Con, which is a very lovely show. And I would do it again in a heartbeat. So yeah, that's the con life for this week. And then we, tune in to the next video coming up, which will be talking about PocketCon, which was my last show of 2024. I'm fading here, so I need to wrap these up. So, thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next.